Okay.
in space.
Okay. Let's move a little bit forward. If you see anything interesting,
I think I'm on another planet.
do you know what planet it is?
It's pink.
Do you know the name of it? What are you feeling at the moment?
Astrea? Astrea?
Can you spell that?
Astrea? Oh,
Is that in this incarnation or that's another incarnation?
another incarnation.
And what do you do there?
I'm flying around. I'm flying around there.
Are you flying like a spaceship?
Mm, I think I'm like a light being flying
Okay.
around there because there's souls there that are asking for help. They're praying for help. I'm going to them
You gonna go
because
and help out?
they're dying.
Do you
I'm
know
going
what?
to help them because they're dying.
Why are they dying? Do you know?
There, there was all these attacks and now there's poison. Everything's poison.
Are you gonna try to help them out, escape?
I'm trying to.
Are you alone?
Yeah, I'm hugging them. It's all these kids. So many kids. All these kids. I'm trying to get somebody who has a ship to come there.
Because they don't all fit with you?
I can only I'm like a light being. I can't
Okay.
like pick them up.
You can't take them, so you need extra help.
I'm trying to get someone who's incarnated to come there.
And anybody,
Somebody on a ship. I
is
keep
anybody
guiding
coming?
him. He's coming. He says he's coming. I keep making this suggestion to him in his I'm putting it in his mind. I put it in
Yes.
his mind. And I keep overriding what he's trying to do instead because he has
Yes.
a good heart. If he came here, if he saw this, he
Yes.
would he would take them all on his ship. He would. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of and he comes there. He's there.
Okay. Is this
Okay.
able?
He's taking them.
Okay. And what is happening now?
I'm trying to make suggestions. I'm working with other light beings and we're trying to make suggestions about what he should do with all these kids, where he should go, because this is dangerous. He has to leave here.
Okay. Yes.
He can't stay here. He has to leave here.
Is there other people there to help you? Other light beings there to help
Yeah,
you?
yeah. They're there now. They're there now. They heard me.
So are they able to take them?
They're taking him. They're taking him. They found somewhere else, but they can't stay here for long.
Why is the reason? Why can't they stay there?
Um, these are a bunch of kids, and there's like this planet. It's like okay for them, but it's gonna hurt their biology.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't just like go anywhere.
So they need to go somewhere else to be safe.
I think we're gonna take them to the space. There's a station we're gonna take them to, and they're gonna grow up there.
What's
And
happening to the planet?
oh, the planet's dying.
Okay.
There was a war. There was like a nuclear war, and so
Okay.
basically it was just gray clouds. Everything was gray.
Okay.
So everything was pretty much dead, and what was left over was just It's gonna be a slow, painful death.
Okay. And then you guys were only able to grab the kids, not the adults.
These kids were alone. I don't,
Oh, okay.
they were by themselves. We got them. There was other light beings, other places around the planet looking for souls,
Yes.
but I found these souls. So
Okay. So you're
there's
trying to re rescue these kids.
yeah, and there's a couple more kids that someone else is bringing to join us. I
Okay.
feel like there's nobody else.
It's only you guys
Yeah.
to help them out.
And now I think we're gonna regrow them.
Okay.
They're gonna be in the space station. We're gonna regrow them. And we're
Okay.
thinking about Earth.
Okay. So
Place.
are these kids part of the kids that are around in Jessica in Earth?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why they're so connected to you? Because when they see you, they know who you are.
Yeah.
You were the one that saved them. What do these
Yeah.
kids consider you as?
Well, they're adults.
They're okay.
The kids grew up to be adults.
Okay.
And then now what we're doing, we help them and now they are helping us.
They're
And
assisting us, the planet.
yeah,
Are
so
we
they
talking
want
about?
to incarnate to help.
Okay. So they incarnated here
Oh,
in Earth. Okay.
yeah, I think I kind of raised them. I
Okay.
raised them. They're adults now.
Okay.
And then they want to incarnate here. They said they want to be like me.
They want to come in with you now.
They want to be like me. That's why they want to come here and help.
Aw, that is beautiful.
So sweet. And yeah, so then they're coming here. We go through the ocean. That's how we come here.
Okay. Why do you go through the ocean?
Maybe that's where I lived with them.
In another reality?
Yeah,
At the same time,
that's where they grew up, I think.
okay.
But it's like their mind grows up, but their body stays the same. And it's important because where they were on the planet, they were damaged from the planet. Like, so
Okay.
this didn't allow the toxins to grow.
Okay.
So it allowed them to stay. Like, freezes your
There,
body,
to a
but
certain
your
age.
mind can grow.
Okay. And these children are they're the ones here on Earth now with Jessica?
There are some of them, but there is more.
There's more.
She, yeah, she has done this a lot.
For other
And
planets?
yeah, and help them, and then incarnate to help them rebuild their population because it's important that they all live. I don't know if they are us, if we are. There's a way that they are tangled in with humanity that matters, and people don't realize this.
It
They
is that
don't.
they
They don't look like we think. Also, that's very wrong.
so they carry part of our human DNA.
Uh, it's like it's kind of like there's duality. You have the sun and the moon.
Yes.
They're like the other side of us, but it's not good or bad. It's not
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
It's like their existence matters for our existence, and our elevation matters for their elevation.
Okay.
We're very closely connected to them.
Okay. So it's almost saying as we grow, they grow
Yeah. I
spiritually.
Yeah, they grow. Yeah,
So we need each other to
we need
evolve.
each other. We're the same. We're one and the same.
Okay.
They're here, they're learning like opposing lessons to us or something. Like what is structured in our world, it's not structured in their world. But
Okay.
what isn't structured in their world is in ours, or vice versa, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So we need each other.
We need each other. Yeah, yeah.
So they look the same as us, like humanoids, kind of.
No, because we're seeing them when a human sees them, they're not seeing what they really look like. They're seeing what
Okay.
in this reality,
Okay.
the context that's close enough. Like when you
Yeah.
see a skeleton
Yeah.
and then you see the skeleton's eyes, it just looks like black, the
Yes.
shape. That's
Mhm.
we're seeing them, we're seeing this black shape. That's not what their eyes look like. The frame that we're seeing, that's just a frame like a skeleton. That's not
Okay.
how they really look.
Mhm.
No, that's not the color they are. That's not anything. The way this reality works is light throws back at you what it's wrong. So if
Okay.
something is red, it's because it's not red. And
Okay.
they are colors that are not in this reality. So they're throwing us back all these colors. And when you mix paint together, it makes green, it makes gray, it makes black. So this is what we're seeing, a
Yes.
mixture of all the colors of this reality that it's not, because it's not anything in this reality.
Okay. Are they considered hybrid beings? Well, that would be something different.
Now they're a part of making hybrid beings.
Okay.
Now they're a part of that. Yeah.
Okay, we can move to something forward. Let's try to figure out let's figure out about how many children do you have? I mean, do you have they ever harvest your eggs or anything like that? Or do you have any hybrid children? I mean, does Jessica have any hybrid children at
Yeah.
this moment?
Yeah. She has thousands of them.
Wow, okay. And then she feels
Just
connected
from
to,
this incarnation, it's thousands, but other incarnations, way more.
okay. So this been happening to you in different incarnations.
Yeah.
And this is something that you made a contract with them,
Oh, yes.
and then you're okay with it.
Yes.
And how about the part that sometimes she feels like her neighbors could be an alien in a sense? Is she correct on that area? Meaning
Yep,
that,
because there are beings that are in human bodies that she they are dangerous.
oh, okay,
What they're doing, she recognizes that they're aliens, and so she's so excited about that she wants to be with them, but they don't have good intentions. And then she wants to have kids with them, but then that would be bad. That's because that's what she is doing, so she thinks that's her mission, but her she's that is being happening, but it's not happening in physical form.
okay. So,
So they were, I don't know, there's something here. I think like they were seeking me out or something.
okay, so yeah, they're probably watching her, watching you, Jessica.
Yeah, but there's way more protection than there is this.
Okay. So there is other beings taking care of you, watching you for your safety.
Yeah. Yeah, she saw them in the spaceship.
Okay. So what do
And
you recommend her to watch out for these other beings that are not um that they're not good for her?
she knows. She will know. She just has to. In that time, she was in a really dark place, and she wasn't like, you know, she didn't like love herself. She still was working through so much stuff.
Yes.
So it's like she has free will. She could be with anybody, but we're going to intervene. We're going to stall. We're going to slow it down so she wakes up, so she leaves it.
Okay. You basically what you want to do is help her guide her through.
Yeah.
You guys, okay. That way,
Yeah.
she doesn't fall into the wrong hands per se.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, who am I speaking to right now? Is this Jessica?
This is the version of her that's a light being.
Okay. Well, thank you for speaking with us. Do you have anything you want to tell Jessica? Any advices?
She wants to see
Is she ready to see, or maybe it's not
his
time?
kid. She wants to see these kids.
She wants to see her kids.
Yeah,
Is it time for her to see her kids?
she can see it. Yeah.
How can she see them? Or how would she be able to see them? Is
Can
there a way
take
that, I'm sorry, go ahead.
can take her.
You can take her to go see them?
Uh-huh.
Um, how would that be? Would that be through a dream?
No, right now.
Can you take her?
Yes.
Would you be able to describe anything from taking
Yeah.
her?
Like all this. I'm like going through a portal. It's like light. It's moving so fast. Okay. It's really bright. I don't know where I am, but I think it's so bright here. Oh,
What do you see?
I see all these different kids. They look all different kind of bodies, all different.
Do they
Oh,
know who you are?
I don't know. I don't know. I I think on this planet. I'm this planet, and they're all my kids.
They're like different ages.
Yeah, and different beings, different on this planet.
What do
Yeah.
you feel? What do you feel seeing them?
Oh, so good to see them. And now I'm seeing different, okay, I'm seeing this group. This is how I found them. You see how I found this group. Yep, I see.
What
All
group?
this, like, there's certain kids that they were on this planet and I'm the planet. A
Okay.
kid. And then there's from this lifetime when they're this war and their planet.
Okay.
And I've seen there's kids over here that they were stranded. And I helped them. Just like
Yeah.
all these, yeah,
How do you feel by seeing this, by seeing all your children?
so happy. Yeah, and then I go back, and then I go back to a station, a ship, and I kind of regroup until I feel this pulse go. And then I know I gotta go fly there. I gotta go check it out over there.
Okay.
And
So that's like your job?
yeah,
So then you once you get alerted to go and help out and assist, that's when you go.
yeah.
Eh,
And then
And
I
it's
raise them. I raise them, and then I help them find where are they gonna go next.
okay. And
And
usually they're all children only that you
yeah,
rescue because
it's all
that's
kids.
okay.
And then they're see because they have a pure heart,
Okay.
and so they're gonna come to Earth then, but only if they want to. They always want to. They
Okay.
always want to, and we
And then
need that. So
okay.
then I incarnate so that as a mass group of them, and we link it up. So I'm gonna be with them.
Okay. So they
That's
kind
like
of
that.
follow you. You come in first and then they come in next.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
because some of them they don't need that. They incarnate on their own. They're fine. Some
Yeah.
of them they want that.
Yeah. Also
But
part of the level they're at, maybe the
yeah,
evolution level.
yeah, this is like a certain soul level. They're at a certain soul level. They've had a certain
Eh,
amount range of incarnations.
And do they have children on their own too? And when they incarnate into planet Earth,
They can, yeah, they can.
do they usually do?
Um, it's kind of half and half. It doesn't matter. They may have one or
Okay.
two. They may have a child that is also from the space station.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They come together, yeah. And
And
then
what is it?
sometimes they need a buddy.
Okay. And what is the purpose to coming in here to Earth now?
Oh, of course, to be loved, to
Okay.
increase the love, to raise. It's just all a part of the great mission we're all on.
There's love and awareness,
Yeah, that's
evolution.
uh-huh.
So that makes you happy now? That's Jessica.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're speaking to Jessica, the light being. So Jessica did had a question for you. She wanted to know if she's gonna have her own children in this carnation. Do you see that happening?
She already does. She can if she wants, when the time is right.
And when she finds the correct
2 years,
partner,
2 years, I think.
you see it possibly happening in 2 years. Would her having
Yeah.
children on her own, physical children, would that change her purpose or
No, because it's like something that it's kind of phasing out. She had phases where she was doing this, phases where she's going to be doing something else. So now this phase is phasing out and she's going to be doing something else. She will still have this where she goes places and kids just run to her and they
Right.
want her to, that's still gonna happen, but it's not happening on this mass scale that
So
it
it's gonna,
was.
okay. So now Jessica can focus a little bit more in herself in going with her gifts that she has, with
Yeah,
her purpose.
she's gonna share messages. That's what she's here to do now.
Messages as what?
That she's gonna channel
Okay. So she's
and she's
gonna,
gonna tell people messages from the spirit world.
okay. Hey, how was she channeled? I mean, is she can channel by herself? Like she would be able to um go in some sort of meditation and channel. Is she's gonna channel a being or be her higher self?
She's gonna channel a being. It's the same thing. Everybody that's channeling something, they are that.
Okay. Okay. It's just in a future sense.
Yeah, but in the same sense, it's all right now.
Yes, of course. It's all is
Yeah,
we're all now just different. Yeah. Well, I mean that's so Earth people can understand because we Earth people we're so attracted to time.
yeah.
Time means
She's,
everything for us. Okay.
yeah, yeah. She's already doing this now,
Okay.
and she's gonna do it more and more
Okay.
because, okay, she just has to allow it in. She does it a little bit, and then she gets scared and she stops.
And then who's this person that she channels?
It's
Azula.
Nula. Yeah.
How you spell it?
Nula, Nula. It's Nula. That's us.
Okay. That's like a spiritual team?
It's like one light being, but at the same time, it's all the incarnations kind of like reporting back to one.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay, but that is wonderful. I mean, channeling is a good thing. She would definitely do a lot of good if she continues to practice. Do you think it's because she's scared of,
she was scared. Now she's not scared. Um,
is it
she's a,
now that she found more people like her, like say myself or the classmates that we had in May?
yeah, yeah. There was a lot of fear, and now that's been removed, and she's adjusting.
Okay.
Her body is adjusting. She's moving. All these things are changing. It's all being put in the right place at the right time for this, for
So
everybody.
what was she drawn to go to the class in May with Antonio and Alba?
Because she's meant to do this.
Okay. And going to the attending the class was going to help her.
Yeah, to because what's happening is spirit's been communicating with her all this time, but she's afraid, so she transforms their communication into fear,
Okay.
into something to be afraid of. She's transcribing the messages, the visions into fear, and it's
Okay.
making it fear. That's what most people on the planet are doing when they talk to aliens.
Yes.
There's no abductions happening. All abductions are your own fear that you
Okay.
are making it that. But actually, what you're actually experiencing is not actually that. So that's the thing
Okay.
that
So now,
she's seeing now. So she's changing, and it's changing what she's getting.
okay.
Um, so it's her body is kind of like catching up with
Okay.
all the work that she's done.
Okay. And it's the understanding where she's going to go from now on. So she don't have to fear anymore. She can just focus and progress it where she's getting lead to.
she's gonna see a lot more now
Okay.
because we would show her a flash and she would freak out, so we would block it.
Okay.
Spirits, a lot of spirits, a lot of aliens. She would see them,
Okay.
and so now we're just telling her, "You're gonna
Okay.
see. It's not scary."
And it's okay. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just because Hollywood makes it did it for us to fear aliens. And that's why we are afraid.
yeah,
So when she sees them in her room and stuff like that, not to be afraid anymore.
yes, yes. She's gonna start to see them now.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what
they're
about the us, the classmates? I mean, are we all kind of in this, we're almost the same? All the classmates that she met in May?
you guys have incarnated before,
Okay.
a couple of different times, several times.
Okay. And that's why
We're
she has that vision of the orphanage that she said that she witnessed or she felt like an orphanage got bombed.
we're all there. You all had gifts.
Okay.
That's why that orphanage was bombed.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah,
now no more fear. We're just gonna have to start moving forward with her.
yeah.
And we're
I
all
mean,
connected.
that happens, but that is very rare. It's very, very rare. So it's nothing to be afraid of,
Okay.
nothing to be afraid of at all.
Okay. That sounds very good. Any other messages you want to tell Jessica?
Just to continue to follow your heart and everything will fall into place. She's
Okay.
moving. She's going to be doing all this traveling. Her whole life is going to change. She's going to be working so much. Don't forget to enjoy your life. Don't forget to be in this reality right in front of you. You have to space it out. She keeps going to herself and she's confused. Is it day or night? She literally asks herself that. And then she goes, "Oh, I'm awake." This is, she has to take days in between where she's not doing anything spiritual.
Okay. It is, this is the reason why where she's in that sense, she feels alone. I mean, just like her reason of having her parents, the way her parents were and the dysfunctional. I mean, this is the reason that she is alone now, so she can carry her mission.
She has been alone for this little bit of time because there's preparation. Everything is being set up for her new life and her new mission because the other mission was like taking precedent over. And now it's time for this mission to be the number one mission that she's doing here.
Okay.
So this was like getting everything set up, like the stage all set up,
Yes.
and herself. She had to work on herself. Um, yeah, she had to do that work alone. But now that's gonna change.
Okay. Great. That sounds good. So then there was no aliens coming in and implanting or harvesting her eggs at
No, that's
nighttime.
that's happening too.
Is it still happening now or
That's still happening
okay. What is the process on that or how did it work? How does it work? How to
because some of these kids they grew up and then they were taking their part of their DNA and implanting and then creating this new species, creating these new hybrid species. Yeah,
And when it was created, I mean, when it was, I guess we can say if it was implanted in her, how long would it take, or how long would you guys come back and take it out?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Uh-huh.
So that's
And
why,
we check on her at night. She knows this, it freaks her out. She wakes up, she always feels like, oh gosh, a bunch of people in here. There's a bunch of beings in here in my room. And she wakes up and uses the restroom, and then that's why. Yeah, we're checking on her.
I mean, would this cause, when you guys did this, would it cause pain to her body?
Yeah,
And
it
would you
did.
guys help her with the pain?
Can help her now. It's about to be done.
Okay.
She's about to be done doing this.
Okay. So now that if it's happening now on forward, can you guys help her out with that? With, you know, being pain free or from freaking her out when it's happening?
Yeah,
So it could be more loving, more nurturing in a sense, so she doesn't have to be startled when this is happening.
yeah, yes.
Okay. And what's going to happen next? Her next step that she should um worry about. I mean, okay, okay, let me rephrase that question. Do you have like a implant on her to keep track where she's at?
Oh yeah, we know where she is always.
Okay.
There's never anywhere she goes on this planet we don't know where she is. And she wants to travel to places close to the ocean because at night she travels to portals in the ocean.
Okay. So that's how, yeah, so she's drawn to water.
Yeah, and she goes to portals in the ocean. We're here working on her body. She's there talking with us. But then when she comes back in her body, she goes, oh,
Yeah, you get the little jolt. Okay.
yeah,
But that is wonderful. I'm happy now that she understands, then she don't have to fear anymore. Now she can move forward and start opening up her gifts and, follow where she needs to go. So, I mean, she was really worried about it. She was concerned because she didn't understand. But now that she understands, you know, we don't want her to worry anymore.
mhm. Yeah. All these kids that come to her, they, in a way, they see her as their mother.
Yeah, that's what she sounds like she's the mother, the caretaker. She's rescued some of them, and then she has
Yeah.
children.
Yeah. Some of them she just rescued. Some of them they were actually implanted, and then they're gonna incarnate. And then they get implanted, and then they say, "Oh, now I want to go see her." And she's dreaming, and she talks to them, and she's like, "Okay," because you see, it's night. It's when she's sleeping, she's like over there,
Right.
raising them.
Yes. She's on the other side with them.
Yeah.
And then when she's
And then when
here,
they're sleeping, she comes back here. She's awake.
and then she forgets.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
So
well, I'm gonna disconnect now. Thank you for speaking to us. And if there's future questions, will we be able to speak to you again?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Jessica, I want to go ahead and do a scan in your body. I want you to look at it as a gold light scanning your body scanning your head. We're trying to look for anything abnormalities in your body, anything dark that's not supposed to be there. We want to start with your head, your shoulders, your arms, your torso, your stomach, your hips, your legs, anything that is not supposed to be there. Do you notice anything, Jessica?
No, I think I can like see the like baby aliens.
Oh, okay. What you carrying right
They're
now?
like putting their hands on glass. What?
Oh,
They're
they just
saying hi, hi. Like as I'm going down with the scan, it was like hi, and then I go a little lower, hi, hi, hi.
they want to let you know that they're there and they're ready.
Yeah, there's 13, I think.
Aw. So how you feel about that?
So I'm
You're
happy.
you're a big mama.
Yeah,
You thought you had nothing, but look at you now. Big
I
mama.
know.
Right? How exciting is that?
It's so exciting. They're always here all the time, like walking around where I live.
Aw.
So yeah,
So you don't feel alone now. There's no
yeah,
reason to
no.
feel lonely.
And some of them come back and they, are incarnated somewhere else, and then they come and they're hanging out in my room.
They're like, oh, mama's here. We gotta go. All right,
Okay.
Jessica. How wonderful that is. Welcome
Wow.
back, Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
This is mind blowing.
Wow. How crazy was that?
Wow. That was very exciting. That was very
Hmm.
exciting. How'd you feel? Did you see them?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Yeah, no, that's so cool. I don't even know what to say. Like my mom, like I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was gonna go to like when I was like being abducted and I'm gonna be screaming and scared. No.
Mhm. Yeah, it's just a whole Hollywood thing that they teach us and they tell us,
Yeah. Yeah,
isn't
no,
it?
it wasn't scary.